What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Marketing Reseller podcast. Guys, in today's episode, I'm going to be going over kind of something that I do quite a bit, whether I'm driving in the car, whether I'm at the gym, whether I'm, kind of doing different things throughout the day. Is I'll be honest with you guys, I daydream all day long. For the most part, I daydream about situations. I daydream about conversations that I could possibly have with people. I daydream about people that I could possibly meet. And one of these things, and I think everybody should personally daydream, simply because I think it's really important to kind of live in your dreams a little bit, because if you don't live with your dreams in mind, they can never become a reality, right? So, for example, part of the phase 1 program that I'm in right now, the Live Hard program, one of the things that I have to do every single day right now is 10 minutes of dedicated visualization. And what that means is I have certain goals that I want to achieve, and I put them all together into like a little slide presentation for myself. It has everything for, all the goals that I want to achieve, right? And what I'll do is I will close my eyes and I will visualize myself in those situations, what I would be doing in those situations, what I would be thinking about in those situations, what I would be, everything that goes into that specifically. For example, here's one goal that I dream, daydream, you could say, or visualize every single day. So there's an award for $1 million group earner in the clients and community mastermind that I'm in. And I'm about 700,000. I'm about 3/4 of the way there at this point. And I visualize myself holding that award every single day. And then I also visualize myself going onto the stage and accepting that award at one of their events. And, and then I see myself being extremely proud of that. I visualize myself getting that award in the mail with my name on it so that I can put it on my wall when I get home. I even visualize how I would put it on the wall and where I would put it on the wall. Okay. It goes that deep, right? Like once you start really visualizing, because to me, it's almost like a memory at this point, but I know it's going to happen in the future. I already know. So when that time comes, I know exactly what I'm going to do. Right. So it's important to let your mind wander and to let it visualize and sometimes take control of that a little bit. But for the most part, let your mind wander into the possibilities of what could be. And I know some of this sounds a little woo-woo, but, guys, it freaking works. It really does work. Another few things that I visualize, are my kids being happy. And I will visualize, in the different circumstances where they're happy at, right? I will, there's so many different things that I'll visualize. I visualize Resell Deck getting to 1,000 users in 5 years, right? I visualize literally myself going through the amount of people that are signed up and winning with Resell Deck. I visualize my 7-a-month program getting to 5,000 people. And then, in my visualization, I see the numbers in the group going from 100 to 200, 300 to, 1,000 to 5,000, right? That's the kind of thing that I do every single day, because it's part of this program, but it's definitely going to be a part of my life now because I realize how powerful it is. And it keeps me on track with my goals and what I want to do when I let my mind wander into these stories and these almost like premonitions that I'm creating for myself. And I know this sounds a little weird, but guys, it works. It really does. A lot of the most successful people in the world do this. This is kind of what a lot of them do. Jeff Bezos, if you read a little bit about, his story, I know not a lot of people like him, but at the same time, we have to look at it from, he visualized what Amazon could be before it 10 years before it got there. Right? Elon Musk is the same way. He visualized the electric car and what it could possibly be, and now look at it, right? So I think it's important to visualize exactly what you want and let your mind wander into the possibilities and into those circumstances that you could possibly be having once you achieve that goal. And I think that's incredibly powerful. So let your mind wander, guys, and start visualizing your goals. And I think many of you guys will grow in that aspect. So until next time, guys, see you guys in the next podcast.